Hey guys, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we tarot and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. Welcome to your pick a card for the end of the month. We're going to go through the end of the month lessons. This will be very quick. Okay, so pick a pile. Think of a number between 1 and 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to pull from this Threads of Fate Oracle deck and see what the original or what the overall advice is for all of us. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. What is it that we need to know for the end of the month? What should we have learned? So we have the Magi coming out, the Magician card, pretty much, all right? It's time to get into manifestation mode. There's a time for you to believe in your power here. It's time for all of us to do so. It's time to actually take some steps to do so, okay? Whether that is affirmations, okay, or meditation, visualization, sex magic, however you do it, all right? Whatever your flavor is, it's time for you to actually do it and start believing it, not half-assing it, knowing that you can have it, all right? Start working with the universe here. Take a risk. Yeah, having faith. All right, that's the energy. It's time to have faith. Connect to your heart. You know, that's the best way to do it. To build your foundation with the pillar card coming out. To build your foundation, you have to step into your passion. All right. When I say step into your passion, I mean feel it. Like actually feel like you want it. How badly do you actually want something? Sometimes we ask for things. The paradox at the bottom of the deck. Sometimes we ask for things, but we kind of want it a little bit. You know, that's why sometimes we get tested where the universe is like, okay, how bad do you want it? You know, do you really want this type of love? And then they bring you a fuck boy, a fuck girl, right? Like, oh, I thought you were ready for your hubby or wifey. Oh, but you're entertaining this person now, huh? Okay, I guess you're not ready. We'll be right back. You know, so there's a need to bring that level of passion to whatever it is you want, you know, wholeheartedly. If it doesn't line up with what you want, is out. You know, that's the level of energetic snobbery that needs to happen. That's the level of passion that you need to have and focus that you need to have for whatever it is that you want moving forward. Especially with that full moon and Aries energy, we can definitely harness that, all right? All right, so let's get started. Think of a number, 1, 2, or 3. All right, group 1. So we're starting off with Get Curious. We have Address Your Addictions, Express Your Joy, and Be Here Now. I feel like some of you guys are distracting yourselves from being in the moment. All right, there might be a struggle for you guys. So this can be, you know, on social media way too much, watching TV way too much, or hanging out with friends way too much, or, you know, actual addictions, you know, drinking, smoking, sex, you know, all the physical things. This could be jumping into relationships, being a serial monogamist, you know, things like that. You're doing things that are just distracting you from actually feeling what makes you happy. If you really tap in, you might realize that you're not actually feeling nourished, and that's why it's becoming an addiction. You keep trying to chase a new high, all right? And it's also, once again, it's distracting you. 8 of Pentacles is stopping you from getting to work, all right? It's like you're trying to avoid, whoever's in this pile, you're trying to avoid facing a heartbreak, okay? You don't want to face the pain of it, and it's becoming a burden now. Now it's like this pain is becoming a part of your personality, you know? Let's say if you were once open to love, and then you received a love that was really hurtful, and now it's like that baggage, because it's like a festering wound that you're not treating and you're not healing. Now it's becoming baggage that you're carrying along, and now you picked up addictions to cope with it, or you picked up ways to distract yourself, you know? It's like you picked up something. You picked up something in order to cope with your pain, and that's not the way to do it. It's actually taking you out of the moment. It's taking you out of the pleasantry, the magic of life, all right? So there's a need to be mindful of that. Get curious is like trying something new, trying something different, all right? There's a need to try something different here. I'm going to look more into that. What's their blockage? Five of Swords. It's like, ugh. See, that's that conflict that you can't really walk away from. It's like, it's not really taking action on the pain. That's what I'm feeling. It's not really taking action on the pain. Okay. With the Nine of Wands, yeah, it's like, it's a struggle. This is victim mentality, all right? It's someone wallowing in self-pity and just taking bottles to the face, you know, and just like not really moving forward, not being progressive when it comes to their healing process, not holding themselves accountable. You know, that's the energy here, and it's stopping you from stepping into the sun. It's stopping you from stepping into your happiness, from enjoying what you are supposed to enjoy here, all right? If you guys are feeling like, obviously, this can have a hint of depression lined in here, all right? So just know this, it is time for you to connect to your heart space and actually feel the feelings. Once you let it out, you will actually feel better. You know, it seems like because you're distracting yourself from the pain is just getting deeper and deeper, all right? You're just digging a deeper hole for this pain to reside, all right? Now it's about to get deeply rooted into your personality. Now you're about to be the person who does this one thing, you know, because, you know, and now it's what people know you for. It's your personality trait. When no, it's just really just a coping mechanism that you can get rid of. You don't want this to take hold. You don't want your pain to take root. It's time to let that go. Let your baggage go, all right? Start learning how to be more in the now. Quiet your mind. Start grounding yourself here. All right, whatever it is that you be more mindful of what it is that you tend to go towards. Like, let's say when you're feeling unhappy, what do you usually do? Okay, do you go on social media? Do you start texting someone randomly? You know, do you want to go and meet someone? Do you go on Tinder? You know, things like that. Like, what do you do? What's your thing? All right, there's a need to try something else. Catch yourself when you get there, and then try something else this time around. All right. All right. Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to move on to the next group. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. That's Tarot and Heal. All right. If you want to be an angel donor, you can do that. Check out the Patreon link below. You get 10% off of readings if you do. All right. And obviously, I do personal readings. Check out the info box below for that. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you are leaving us here, and until we meet again, peace. All right. Group 2. We have higher perspective. We have be of service. We have truth transcends illusion, dragonfly spirit. Okay, and that's it. Okay. I forgot the other one had more oracle cards. Okay. There's a need to see the truth by following your intuition. Some of you guys are ignoring the truth that your intuition is trying to tell you here. All right. You're hiding. Some of you guys are hiding from yourself. Some of you guys have a lot of creative juices. You have a lot of creative energy within you. You have a powerful manifestation energy, and or you have a lot of great creative ideas. You can be in magician mode pretty easily. You can manifest and attract things pretty easily. Okay, but some of you guys aren't in a high vibe place to do so. That's what's happening here, all right? Some of you guys are hiding this part. Some of you guys are hiding this part of yourself or from others, all right? There is some like deceptive energy here, but I feel like it's within you. There's a need to go within, get more in touch with who you are, get more in touch. If you start finding like you have a new hobby that you want to pick up, it's like out of nowhere, or if maybe you started thinking about, oh yeah, when I was a kid, I used to love doing this, you know, then start doing that again. Try to get back into that. There's a need to get more in touch. Maybe get more in touch with your inner child. What makes you have fun? Okay, what are things, like, it doesn't have to be that serious, right? Don't think of a hobby as a hobby that you can make money from, right? If you want to make music, right, then just make music and don't worry about the outcome. There's a need for that to get your creative juices flowing here. Yeah, you're getting intuitive guidance. Some of you guys have already received an intuitive hit about what it is that you need to do moving forward. Okay, that higher perspective. I feel like this group is very intuitive. Okay, they're very intuitive and very creative, and it's time to actually use that for your highest good, to help others. You know, you guys are hiding this part of yourself, and it's doing yourself a disservice, as well as the other people who are meant to hear your voice, who are meant to hear your music, who are meant to benefit from your invention, who are meant to read your book, whatever that is. Okay, you're hiding yourself from, and you're hiding yourself from yourself and from the rest of the world, and you're just doing yourself a disservice. Your intuition is trying to show you, hey, we need you to bring this gift into the world. If you have an idea, do not sit on it. It's time to take action. Okay, it's time to take some action here. It is an intuitively guided plan of whatever this idea, this creative pursuit is. All right, and when I say that, it doesn't necessarily have to be of the arts. Okay, whatever it is that you're being led to do, this baby step of yours, it needs to happen. See, some of you guys aren't paying attention to your intuition here, right? With the Page of Cups, it's like your heart is closed off. This is tied, your creativity is tied into your emotional space. All right, you have to feel. You have to feel. Your creativity is also tied into your intuition, because feelings is the vehicle for your intuition to come through. But if your feelings are cut off, you're cutting off your creative juices and your intuitive guidance here. All right? So there's a time to be more introspective now with the Four of Swords, and allow for yourself to open up this new capacity to feel. Connect to your heart space, and that it's going to help you. If this is a career thing, it's going to help you in your career. The more you feel, the better writer you'll become, for example. Okay, a better artist you'll become, the better actor you'll become. Whatever this is for you. The more you feel, the more intuitive, creative solutions you can come up with for marketing, for science. Okay. You can use your creative faculties. You have a natural knack for it, and you're supposed to use it to bring some things. You're supposed to contribute some things to the world. Right now, you're holding yourself back, and you're being a little selfish with your gifts. All right. All right. This is quick and easy. Thank you so much, Group 2. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me on IG. That's Tarot and Heal. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. All right. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the info box below. You get 10% off if you get 10% off all readings if you become an angel donor. All right. Thank you so much, and until we meet again, if you're leaving me now. All right. And peace. All right, Group 3. In Group 3, there's a need for compassion here. We have Forgive and Forget coming out. Bring a gentle touch. There's a need to be compassionate. There's a need to see both sides, or all sides of a story. If you were done wrong, there's a need to see, like, okay, I can see that this person hurt me, but they're coming from a hurt place. Okay, this doesn't mean that you bring them back into your life. This means you just understand it, and the forgiveness will help you let go of the wound where you're feeling slighted, because that's just going to cause emotional baggage. All right, so there's a need for you to bring in a higher perspective, bring in more empathy into this situation here. All right, that's a new perspective that you need to have. This higher perspective is this higher empathetic, intuitive perspective is going to help you be more compassionate in the world in general. But I feel like it has to do with a specific situation. This situation happened because it's teaching you how to tap in more, how to be more compassionate. Okay, how to spread love in a purer way. So we do have the Chariot card coming out with the Book of Secrets here. All right, it seems as if this is a block. It's an emotional block. You might be holding a grudge here. All right, secretly, you might be holding a grudge, and it's stopping you from moving forward. You might not realize how much this grudge, this pain, is actually hurting you, how it's stunting your growth, how it's stopping you from manifesting things. All right, you might not realize that. Tell me more about the Hangman. It's time to move on, and I know it's easier said than done, but you guys need to find it in you to be more compassionate, okay? And it's not saying like I said, it does not mean that you take, it doesn't take away from if you were hurt and someone clearly did you wrong. It doesn't take away from that person's shitty ways. I'm not saying that at all. It's just saying like, wow, that person's shitty. I actually feel bad for them because I don't know how they got that way. But you know what? I'm going to let that go. I'm empathetic enough to see both sides of the story. I won't let them back in my life because now I'm stronger and wiser and I set boundaries. But now I don't feel slighted. I don't feel like it's my fault or they did something to me. I'm looking at it like they're dealing with their own victim shit. And it has nothing to do with me, and I won't allow for their pain to cause pain in me so I can perpetuate the cycle here. All right, it's a level of accountability and a level of empowerment that comes from this. All right, this is an emotional block that's actually holding you up. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups. See, it's holding a grudge. All right, and it's making you look at the world in a weird way. It might be a bit of a cynical way. Okay. There's a need for you to be more trusting in your emotions. Trust your feelings. Why am I getting so like... Yeah, it's just a bit ungrounded. Like, you have to be more confident in how you feel. Be more confident in your intuition. There's something about this. You opening up your heart here and taking the high ground, it is going to give you a bit of a boost, okay? Having that high ground, it makes you feel better about yourself, okay? And it is going to help you move forward in a certain way. Queen of Wands, speaking of the moving forward, creating. Right now, you're probably not manifesting as well as you can or as much as you can. You might feel like you've been trying to manifest and things aren't coming in. It's because of this emotional block. You have to let go. It's time to let go of that. That's a tough one. In the meantime, though, there's a need for you to plan. Face that truth that this thing is an emotional block and it's a burden, and let it go. Realize that you do have to let it go, and then start planning. Take baby steps. It's not going to be a quick process. This the layers of forgiveness, the layers of pain is going to take a while, you know, to peel that back. It's like an onion, but at least you take a step forward into that direction of trying to release it. Okay, for yourself, not for them, for yourself. All right, thank you so much, group 3. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. That's Tarot and Heal. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, you can check out the info box below for that as well. You'll get 10% off of all readings if you do become an angel donor for the month. I mean, every month, right? All right, cool. All right, thank you so much, guys. Remember, it's about connecting to your heart. All right, that's the final lesson for the end of this month. Connected to your heart so that you can create from that heart space. Moving with passion and not half-assing it. Wanting things with your whole heart. Use this fire to want something with all of you. Tap into that, summon that strength, and now, because it's time to build your foundation. All right? All right. Also, take the risk. Take the risk to go and do it. Believe that you can have it. All right. All right, thank you so much. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. That's Tarot and Heal. I do personal readings. Check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, you get 10% off a reading. So check out that Patreon link below. All right, thank you so much, and until we meet again, peace.